Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. We will to present our result discussion about accounting in globalization, and this is my team. I am Rikha Yulia and my partner Angke from Accounting Parallel. So, let us begin. What is accounting? It is a commerce-based subject which is basically essential for business organization as the knowledge and concept in accounting or accountancy help a firm to arrange, verify, and represent their financial data, and if there is necessary, they have to make service changes also. What is globalization? Globalization refers to some change or transformation seen all over the world. This is the process through which different countries and their people, government, and other companies are interconnected to make international trade and investment by the concept of information technology. Although it sounds good, accounting too get transformed by globalization as it also related to the business sector. But how they are related is an issue that should be known, right? So, now let's move on to the topic. Impact of globalization on accounting education. As globalization symbolizes the change in the globe to make it a more integrated one, globalization in trade refers to the transformation of business where a company of a country is connect or collaborates with another on operating many firms in different countries. Naturally, its impact is great enough in the sector of business and through this way on the education of accountancy. Let's the significant factor mentioned here. Number 1, going through the accounting system on the world. Previously, accounting students have to undergo the financial as well as tax system of the country they belong to, but this impact of globalization, they have to process a complete and knowledge of the international financial and tax structure. Number 2, shifting away of GAAP. GAAP, or Generally Accepted Accounting Principle, is considered to be the general guidance for accountants, but nowadays they are changing continuously with great difficulty for the student as they have to stay updated regarding all the improvisation. This international accounting system has a great emphasis in this regard, and hence the changes are required too. Number 3, development in international capital market. Several studies have clearly that country and their capital market are depends on each other, But domestic and foreign markets have to face multiple changes as the systems are interconnected. Accounting pupils must study all these respective issues to stay up to date. Number 4. Progression in financial reporting internationally. There are notable changes in the international financial reporting infrastructure and things must be understood by the student accordingly. Otherwise, they will face hassles in their courses. Number 5. Recent changes. There are a number of developments seen of late, and interestingly, as the markets are interlinked, one change in a particular country may move the total financial structure of the world, and naturally accounting education gets some effect from this point of view also. The harmonization process is influenced by several factors like culture, politics, economy, and also socio-legal behaviors. Globalization is a historical process which has been created as a need of improving the resource allocation and to develop bigger markets for the global economy. Ideas about going global we found in Adam Smith and David Ricardo opera. Going through marvelation about the phenomena until our age, we can consider it is one of the biggest social processes which the humanity has facing since ever. That's why its impact in the global economy is biggest. The accounting sector, which is playing a vital role in the information process of the society, is very important. That's why one of the main international accounting process on the actual period is the harmonization of the national accounting system. The paper is trying to present the evolution of harmonization process during the time events and weakness generated by its solution. The paper is trying to present also the efforts of the main accounting system like GAAP and ESP order to achieve in the next period the conference in order to be able to propose to the financial world a unique accounting model. Challenges in facing globalization. Financial resource, managerial expert, and humanity capital are all important needs to meet when globalization is in action. Many SMPs can meet this need and do the following. Number 1, outsourcing country-specific work. Number 2, helping international business or individual to invest in their home jurisdictions. Number 3, assisting current clients with their expansion.
The future for U.S. accounting. Increased globalization is most likely to benefit accountants who can balance their performance-oriented knowledge, skills, and abilities of management accounting with their compliance-oriented abilities of financial accounting. Additionally, those accounts who master the Chang's accounting standard by expanding their skill set will have a greater chance of success. In grades, globalization is less likely to benefit. Accounts who provide outside service to our workforce enterprises who are based in the US but are spending internationally. Accounts who provide outside service to our workforce for its own ACC register. The recommendation for accounting practice. To enhance capability account in the profession of international service in a number of ways, including 1. Identify who their clients are and what opportunities or challenges they will be able to assist them with. And number 2, focus on the international opportunities that fit best with your existing client base and practice capability and capacity. And number 3, consider how they are going to access the resources required. And number 4, look at their marketing approach to see how they can best attract their clients. History of accounting. Accounting record dating back more than 7,000 years have been found in Mesopotamia, and documents from ancient Mesopotamia show lists of expenditure and goods received and traded. The development of accounting, along with that of money and number, may be related of the detection and trading activities of temple. Another part of the explanation as to why accounting employs the numerical metaphor is that money, number, and accounting are interrelated and part inseparable in their origin. All emerged in the context of controlling goods, stock, and taxation in the table economy of Mesopotamia. The early development of accounting was closely related to development in writing, counting, and money. In particular, there is evidence that a key step in the development of coding, the transition of concrete to abstract coding, was related to the early development of accounting and money and took place in Mesopotamia. Another early accounting records were also found in the ruins of ancient Babylon, Assyria, and Sumeria, which date more than 7,000 years. The people of that time relied in primitive accounting methods to record the growth of crops and herds. Because there was a naturalization to farming and herding, it was easy to count and determine if a surplus had been gained after the crops had been harvested or the young animals were. Expansion of the rule of the account. Between the 4 million BC and the 3 million BC, the ruling leader and spirit in the ancient Iran had people oversee financial matter. Cylindrical stakes that were used for bookkeeping on the culprit were found in buildings that had less room for strong of corpse. In holding typereading, the script only contained table with figure, while in type Yahya reading, the script also contained graphical reception. In innovation, from a bookkeeping using clay token reception, a hook connective flap format. During the 2 million BC, the expansion of commerce and business expand the rule of the account. The Peonists invent a poetic alphabet, probably for bookkeeping purpose. Based on the Egyptian hieroglyphs, and there is evidence that an individual in ancient Egypt held the title comptroller of the script. There is also evidence for an early form of accounting in the Old Testament. For example, the book of Exodus describes Moses achingly marked to account for the material that had been contributed toward the building of the tabernacle. By about the 4th century BC, the ancient Egyptian and Babylonian had audit system for checking movement in and out for storehouse, including oral audit report, resulting in the term auditor, from audit to hear in Latin. Importance of taxation had card and need for the recording of payment, and the Rosetta Stone also including a description of a tax revolt. Professional accounting. Modern accounting is a product of centuries of the thought, custom, habit, action, and convention. Two concepts have from the current state of the accountancy profession. Firstly, the development of the double entry bookkeeping system in the 14th and 15th century, and secondly, accountancy professionalization, which was created in the 19th and 20th century. The modern professional of the third accountant origin the South line in the 19th century. During this time, account often belonged to the same association as solution, and the latter solution sometimes of accounting service to their client. Early modern accounting is had similarities to today forgets accounting.